Dear 2020 grads, my name's Phil Ellsworth, and I must be one of your most ancient schoolmates. I'm thinking of you during this graduation time, for like you, I had my graduation interrupted by events. I was a junior at John Adams when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor and Germany declared war on us. Our lives changed quickly. Even in Indiana, we put dark curtains over the windows because we didn't know how far the German bombers could reach. Our older brothers and cousins were subject to immediate call-up, and we knew we would go into the service on graduation. Our athletic fields became obstacle courses with climbing walls and ropes. We soon got word of casualties among those who had already graduated and entered the service. The first was Paul Bailey, a star football player who was reported missing over the Pacific and never found. I graduated with the class of 1943, but I must have already headed off to war when the actual graduation was held, for I wasn't there. Some of us enlisted in Army or Navy programs which sent you to a college to become an officer. I went to the University of Kentucky to become an engineer officer. This lasted 2 quarters, at which time the Army needed infantrymen more than engineer officers. After 9 months or so of training, I went with my division, the 100th, to France. We had our first fatality on my 19th birthday, November 9th, 1944. That was over 76 years ago, and I'm now 94 years old. I'll be thinking of you during this graduation time, and of my class too. I'm going to play Over the Rainbow for you, for I do believe that somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. I'm going to tell you about one of your schoolmates because I want you to know about him and remember him. Because I believe that as long as we have someone inside us, they are, in a way, still alive. I want you to remember Robert McIntyre, of the class of 1944, who died on Christmas Eve 1944, along with 782 other soldiers when their transport ship was torpedoed in the English Channel. Here's a picture of him. He is listed on the tablets of the missing in the Normandy American Cemetery at Colville-sur-Mer, France. Bob was a star basketball player and someone whom I remember as a joy to be around. Like you, his plans were interrupted. Please remember him and Paul Bailey and the others, and those of Korea and Vietnam and more recent wars, maybe with a little plaque on a wall somewhere. Here's a poem. It's about a different Robert who lies in a different cemetery in France, but it could be about Robert McIntyre. It's called Epinal. It seems unfair considering all that I'm here in this place now with 80 summers on my brow, and you are there in Epinal among our comrades sleeping there, that I can hear the robins sing and see the almond tree in spring, and you are there. It isn't fair. Flowers, if you grow in Epinal, grow near where Robert lies. I will dream into his eyes and see some fairness after all. Last week, on our local public radio station, I recalled memories of growing up in South Bend and among the lakes of southwestern Michigan. It was another hard time, for it was during a depression. In many ways, it was the worst of times, but I was small and remember it as the best of times. I hope your memories of these hard times will contain some memories like that. Hold fast to your dreams. Goodbye.